Hey guys, it's Cole here, and today I'm making it's a different video. I haven't done something in this style for a while, but this is something that I recently saw that really kind of touched my heart and really got me thinking, and it's something that by making this video I feel like I can pay into and contribute to and help out. And this video is going to be covering the Pinky Promise Foundation. So, right here, this photo right here, this is Mitch. Now, a couple years ago, Mitch was in the hospital, and Mitch was very sick. When Mitch was 9 years old, he was in the hospital for terminal bone cancer. It was one of those things that was just all over his body, it had spread through his bones, and he didn't have a very slim chance of survival. But while he was there in the hospital, he overheard a family next door saying that they couldn't afford Christmas presents for their children that year who were also in the hospital. And it got Mitch thinking, and Mitch actually talked to his parents and decided to give his whole bank account of $6,000 to all of the kids in the infirmary. All the kids who couldn't afford Christmas presents, whose parents were paying for their treatment. Mitch split up his $6,000 and gave it to all of them so they could afford, Christmas presents to keep their children's spirits up. This made Mitch feel really good. He saw how happy he could make people feel and what an impact he was making. So he made his dad take a pinky promise to keep taking care of the kids with cancer, even after he was gone. And 4 months later, Mitch passed away. But his promise didn't. That promise lived on in the Pinky Swear Foundation. This program basically raises money for kids in the hospital with cancer, and it's a really cool deal. And my brother's been training for a triathlon, and I met this lady who was talking about it and telling us about it. And this program got me really thinking. And they give you these little cards they're kind of like baseball cards, but each one has, a different kid who's fighting cancer right now. And you could read over and it tells you their hobbies, and it tells you, what they have, how old they are. This is my card that came on the pamphlet. Now this is Austin. Austin has acute lymphoblastic leukemia, which, if you didn't know, was also the cancer that took away one of the internet's favorite animators, Ed Gould. His hobbies, he loves Legos, he loves drawing, he loves to sing, and he plays with tractors and construction toys. He's a builder. And his birthday was actually last week, so if Austin ever sees this, happy late birthday, dude. But look at these faces, these are kids. These are people who deserve a present, who deserve something to play with. They need, these kids are going through probably the hardest thing you could go through as a kid, being told that you might not even make it to your next birthday. It's it's hard on families, it's expensive, and it's nothing that any kid should ever have to go through. So I think the least we can all do is contribute a little bit and help these kids and give them something to smile about in this really dark time. You can go to their website, pinkyswear.org, and you can basically get connected with them, which I'm doing. They have a LinkedIn, they have an Instagram, a Facebook, a Twitter. You can donate, you can even buy merchandise, t-shirts, things like that. You can enter to win a free tablet if you really want to get something out of it yourself, which I think you shouldn't, but it's there for some reason. They host triathlons all over too, so it's not just in my town. They're in Minneapolis, Charlotte, Houston, Jacksonville, New England, Atlanta, North Texas, Des Moines, Omaha, Quad Cities, Kansas City. They're all over. I know I don't usually do these videos, and I usually just kind of screw off, but I think, if we all came together, even my small audience of people, if even just a few people donated, you could really change some kids' Christmas. And we take these things for granted so often that, when we see these kids' story and you see these faces and these smiles, you don't want to let these be extinguished. You want to keep the smiles, alive. So I'm sorry this wasn't some silly video or whatever, but, this is important to me, and it's important to Austin and so many other kids like him. So, if you find the goodness in your heart, even just shoot him a tweet. Shoot him an inspirational tweet. Say, keep going, you guys are great. And, donate. So often we look over it, but there are kids out there who are struggling and who are in pain and who are sick, and these are some of the bravest people on the planet. So the least we can do is spare a little money just to bring them a smile, because they have to stay strong for so many people, friends and family, that they deserve someone to bring them some joy. So thank you guys for watching. The link to the Pinky Swear Foundation will be in the description, as well as all of their social media, Twitter, and the donate link if you really want to donate some money. And maybe even shoot them some prayers, if that's your thing, because there's nothing wrong with not being religious. I'm not partial to any of that. But if you do pray, or whatever you do, shoot them some good thoughts, and you guys get the idea. That's it for now. Signing off. See you guys.